How's that? Okay. Yeah, my name is Dave Santia. I am the world's tallest speed painter. I'm 6'9", and until someone comes along who's 6'10", I've got the record. Well, but at that point, I'll just buy those lifts that you put in your shoes to raise you up a couple more inches.
Yeah, I think you're safe.
Yeah.
Unless Kevin Durant decides for a pickup paint.
Okay. You know, I've been drawing and painting all my life since I was about 7 years old. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a cartoonist. I wanted to be an illustrator for comic books. You know, I had all these ideas of what I wanted to do, and it always revolved around creating something. It was always involved around art. One day, this goes back about, I don't know, 14, 15 years ago. I'm watching this video clip of that old TV show, That's Incredible. And there's John Davidson, and he's talking about this artist, and he does something amazing and incredible and all that stuff, of course. And he's got the same basic setup that I've got. Big black canvas, paint all by his feet, you know, all these buckets of paint, and brushes in each hand. And then they start playing this Beatles music, and within seconds, you can tell it was going to be a painting of John Lennon. And I was just blown away. And then he finishes the painting by the time the song is done, the Beatles song is done, and the crowd just goes nuts. And I was amazed. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And I found out his name was Denny Dent, of course, who's no longer with us. He passed away in 2005. And I looked up other things that he's done and all these other videos that I've seen him do. And then I said to myself, you know what? With what I know, I think I can teach myself how to do this. I think I know how to, you know, put this together. So then I started training myself, and it took me a couple months, and I would record myself on my cell phone or whatever, and I would make these videos, and I would throw them up on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, you know, just wherever does video hosting. I would take these videos and I shopped it around all the local bars and restaurants. And it's like every single one of them said the same thing. They didn't know each other, but it's like they all read from the same script. They all said the exact same thing. And they said, Dave, it's cool, it's interesting, I really like it, but we don't think it would be a right fit for our establishment, you know. So, okay, you know, but I knew I couldn't give up. One day, a friend of mine, my friend Ron Derezi, he calls me up and he says, Dave, he goes, we're throwing a fundraiser in a couple months. We'd like you to, why don't you come on out and do a couple of these paintings that you're doing, and we'll auction them off. It was for the Children's Tooth Fairy Foundation. It was May 1st, 2011. Now that date is kind of important, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So I go out to this event, and I'm totally green, right? I'm totally green. 30 seconds into it, roughly, I screwed up. I messed up. And I was nervous as could be. I'm like, I should just drop the brushes, turn around, apologize, and walk out of here with my tail between my legs. If I do that, I'm done before I even begin. So I said to myself, I've got black paint with me. I know where I messed up. I'll just finish the rest of the painting, be careful, and then by the time I'm done, you know, it's latex paint, so latex paint dries kind of fast. By the time I'm done, that area should be dry enough where I can cover it with the black paint and nobody will even know the difference. So that's what I did. And then I finished the painting, I flipped it right side up. It was the Statue of Liberty. That was on May 1st of 2011. The reason why that date was important is because we found out later on that night, we found out that around the time I was doing that painting of the Statue of Liberty, they got Osama bin Laden.
Oh, wow.
Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
I get chills just thinking about it. So anyways, that fundraiser led to 2 more fundraisers. Those 2 fundraisers led to 4 more, and so on and so forth. And it just kind of blew up.
You guys got time for one more?
So do you have like a day one guy that is the Robin to your Batman? You know.
If I have a Robin, it would probably be Matt.
So we want you to yell, we want you to scream, we want you to make noise for the world's tallest speed painter, Santia!
Matt and I started working together about a year. I was already doing the speed painting thing for about a year. Now, Matt and I, we knew each other when we were little kids. We both went to the same elementary school, and we were both in Cub Scouts together. And I moved. My family moved when I was in 5th grade.
Dave is born and raised right here in the Metro Detroit area.
We only moved about 7 miles away, but when you're 10 years old, it might as well be on the other side of the country. And I run into Matt at this bar that I was painting at, and he was the DJ there. And at this point, I hadn't seen him in about, 2011, in about 25 years. And after I was done, I just got bombarded from the people, asking me questions, wanting to buy a painting, this and that. And Matt saw that I was getting bombarded. And I said to Matt, and I made a deal with him right then and there. I said, Matt, I got to get out of here. You sell the paintings, whatever you get, I'll give you a percentage. And boom, he was on it. Sold all the paintings, all of them.
We got 300 over here. We got looking for 4. Nobody got 4. I got 4 right here. Looking for 5. 5 will be the next bid. I got 400. We got 500 over here. Looking for 6.
And he said to me, he goes, if you ever need a DJ, give me a call.
Abe has never seen the Devil's Rejects, you guys.
A lot of times, him and I will talk to each other before an event, discuss what music to use, what I'm going to paint, this sort of thing.
We got the Freebird because the end of the Devil's Rejects, all of them died, well, supposedly died to Freebird. It was a great scene. It's definitely a connection that they're gonna definitely connect with.
Spoiler alert, dude, I didn't even see the movie yet.
You gotta see it. It's been out for fucking 20 years.
All right, then I guess the statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations is gone on that one. Devil's Reject came out in like 2005 or something like that.
And then we just kind of latched onto each other, and I'm like, you know what? Something can work out here. We can do something live.
All right, final push, guys. Let's make some noise for him.
The events that I like the most are the ones that I do where my paintings raise money for a good charity, and the crowd is really into what I'm doing. Because I really do feed off the energy of the crowd.
You're a rock star.
It may be in my own mind. Maybe my mother's mind too. I don't know.
Since Dave has premiered his speed painting, he has helped raise over $1.1 million for charities around the world.
Yeah, I like the idea that money raised from the auction of my paintings is going towards helping others. And I know that sounds cheesy as can be, but you know what? It's a really good feeling. It really is. It's something that I'm doing, something that I've always done, and it's going towards helping someone or helping other people, helping less fortunate. I've had auctions of my paintings go towards building a school in Africa. All the money that your painting raised went and built a school. That's amazing. Of course, I can't do it without the winning bidders.
Right.
That's where it's at. They're the real hero.
$5,000!
I was born and bred an artist. That's it. Because all I did all my life was draw, paint, draw, paint. I'm just the tool that helps the engine, I guess. I don't know. Astronomicon. I love coming here. I love coming here. I love meeting the fans, the crowd, the costumes. It's all great.
What do you guys think? He's doing a pretty good job today?
Fantastic, Dave.
Thank you.